We're here in Hamble with Sarah and Alex from Pure Racing. Hi, guys.
Hi, how you doing?
Good, thank you. How was your race today?
It was the first time with this team racing. We're all a bit rusty. It's the first time we've been back on the boat, first race of the season.
Yeah.
And it was, we had a bit of everything. 4 seasons in one day, definitely. Hail, sunburn.
Well, start in tough conditions and it can only get easier.
Yeah, for sure.
Sarah, you started Pure Racing and you've been coaching and teaching for around 6 years now. Why Pure Racing? Why start it up?
I didn't grow up sailing, so I haven't been one of these people that's sort of sailing since they were very young. So when I first started racing, quite often I was sort of sat on the rail, wondering what was going on. I'd love to have a go on the bow. I'd like to see what was going on with tactics and navigation. But joining a settle, you don't really have that opportunity. So I wanted to create something where we could work with people around the boat and really get them where they want to be, so people can ask questions. We really do a lot of training. We dissect what we're doing. Use great coaches.
Yeah.
And
here.
Yeah. and really bring the team on, create that settled team that's going to actually start achieving some good things together.
Which is quite a unique thing, really, for people. It can be very intimidating if you're a sailor even, who wants to take it to that next level and start racing, to join a team where you know that you're going to learn and hopefully be taken seriously as well.
Absolutely, yeah, exactly. So last year was our first year. We did the Fastnet, and we had some great results. And by the end, we had a really good team, and we got some good results.
Oh, great. Well, actually, speaking of the Fastnet, Alex, you were on board for the Fastnet, and you're one of the coaches here at Pure Racing. What made you join up with Sarah?
In many ways, kind of approaching it from a slightly different position, a similar thing to Sarah, where there aren't really a lot of opportunities for people that aren't specifically sailors to progress in a kind of structured manner. I've been really lucky to go through a bunch of academies, including the Artemis Offshore Academy, with that I saw a huge amount of value in terms of really structuring the progression of a sailor, and met Sarah kind of by chance as I had a bit of a free weekend, so went sailing as a coach on a different boat. And for me it was a no-brainer. I kind of
develop as they go. So.
Yeah, it developed, and it seemed the right thing at the right time for me as well.
Yeah.
And I really enjoy it. I have a huge amount of fun being a coach.
Yeah, I saw you today. You look like you have a lot of fun, and you're definitely the joker on the boat.
Absolutely.
At times. I think it often helps to make people laugh before you make them cry.
I don't want to see any tears, Alex.
Oh, don't worry, I'll try and keep them on the boat.
What is one of the most challenging things about learning to not just race but go offshore racing?
A lot of the challenge, I think, is the psychological side of things. It's rarely touched on in terms of when crews get together informally or kind of in an amateur way. But it's got huge impact on how people perform and how the overall boat performs. So we try and touch on certainly the kind of psychological approach to things. And certainly with the Fastnet crew last year, we worked a lot in terms of breaking down how we're feeling, how we're getting on, and communicating that to the rest of the crew, which we found really helped in terms of making sure the crew would support each other, but then also that people were aware of where they are.
That's interesting. So psychology is actually, I thought you were going to say to me, it's skill, it's teaching people technical details. It's not, it's learning to actually live and function as a team on a boat.
Certainly offshore. Absolutely. Yeah.
The sailing's almost the easy bit.
Yeah.
And many times, it's almost obvious when a boat's sailing well. It feels good. It's going fast. The numbers say the right things. But I think particularly the hardest thing to deal with is often frustration, which people don't like to talk about. And also as Brits, we don't like to talk about feelings. But it's funny how, if you're approaching a difficult situation with a smile on your face, you can often, deal with it a lot better than if you deal with it with a grump and a headache.
Well, and Sarah, what are the plans for people that have joined the membership scheme this year? If they're wanting to do personal development and do courses and other things, I hear that Pure Racing also provide that. Is that right?
That's right. Yeah, we do some specialist courses. Some members from last year are going on to their Yachtmaster. We're working a bit with Clipper and taking some of their guys through Yachtmaster as well. Yeah, and all the sort of personal development side of things, we really work with our members. This year we've got a much more flexible membership, so people can sign up for a certain number of days.
Oh, that's handy.
And they can pick from, I think we're doing 56 different days and events this year. So we've got some guys that are doing Cows Week, they're doing Dartmouth, around the island, other guys that sign up for the whole jog series.
Oh goodness, you're going to be busy.
Yeah.
You're going to be really busy.